Hey guys and gals, my name is Kuars and welcome back to another video. Now today, we're kind of doing like a little bit of a special video because guess what? It has been around, actually not around, over 5 years since I've made the Kuars channel on YouTube. Isn't that crazy? Now technically this isn't like how long I've been known as Kuars because technically the Twitch channel is a little bit older and also I guess technically I went by a different name at the start, so I guess technically it kind of is how long I've been known as the Kuars name, but whatever. It just, the thing is, I've been on YouTube, at least under the Kuars name, for 5 years, and in general, probably like 10 or something, because my first channel I made in like 2016. That one isn't available anymore, unfortunately. It got deleted because my Gmail got deleted, because I was literally like 8 years old or something. You weren't even allowed to make a Gmail if you weren't like above 13. I wasn't even that. I was trying to make videos before I even hit double digits on my age. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, whatever. I don't really know what exactly to do as like a little special thanks for 5 years on YouTube, I guess, other than just say thank you guys. You know, I couldn't have gone here without you guys, and just the state that my channel is in right now, I'm proud of it. Right, I'm proud of the videos I make. I'm proud of the live streams I live stream or whatever the fuck. Right, I'm proud of the projects that I'm a part of. So, honestly, thanks. That's all I can say. Now, I don't want the video ending like in 2 minutes. So how about, to pad out our time a little bit, how about we answer some of the questions that you guys actually put into the Q&A? That's right. If you guys remember, I tried making a Q&A video a little while back. I posted in the community post saying that I was gonna make a Q&A, but I never really did make one because, well, I mean, we didn't really get enough unique people asking questions. Don't get me wrong, we got enough questions. It was just by the same couple people, which, no problem with that. It's just that, I don't know. I don't know if someone would want to watch a Q&A video with the same, like, 5 people asking all the questions. Alright, here we go. First 3 questions are from SKR Sani. Shout out to you for asking the questions. And the first question is, when did you start playing Sonic, and why do you love it so much? What a fucking question to start with, because I don't really know when exactly I started playing Sonic. My earliest Sonic game is probably one of 2 answers. The first answer is kind of boring, so I'll just get it out of the way. It was probably Sonic Dash on mobile, right? But that's not a cool answer, so here's my other answer. Back in the day, I used to have this like rip-off Family clone, NES clone, whatever you want to call it, that was like kind of like built into a keyboard. I will put a picture on it because recently I tracked it down into what it is, and it's something made by Micro Genius. I don't know what it's exactly called, like I don't know its model number or whatever, but it is this thing, right? I used to have this thing back in the day, and with this thing, I also got a couple of like those 1001 cartridges that like a lot of bootleg consoles come with and shit. I also got a couple of those, and in one of those cartridges, I remember there was a Sonic game that was actually a ROM hack called Somari, but someone else made a ROM hack of that, turning him back into Sonic. So, it's like double layers of bootleggery here. But the one that I specifically remember playing is one that for some reason started on Spring Yard Zone. I don't know why, but the song for that stage is now fucking carved into my mind because of that little bootleg fucking system. Dude, that was probably my first Sonic game. As for why I love Sonic so much, I don't know, man. You go fast, you platform, he's cool and shit, I also think the fandom, while flawed, obviously, is an excellent place, right? The fan games made for Sonic are incredible, right? Back when I couldn't really afford any video games of any kind, and my only actual Sonic game was like Sonic Generations and like Sonic 4 Episode 2 on the iPad. Sonic fan games were a huge part of my life back in the day because I couldn't afford shit. So the fan games being free and just available on the internet was such a cool thing. I remember playing like Sonic Utopia back in the day, playing some random Sonic fan games back in the day, dude. I remember all of that shit. So yeah, I guess a combination of him just being cool and his fandom making a lot of games that are widely available for me to play. Second question is, how did you get into streaming, and do you still have the same passion as when you started? That's kind of a deep question, and honestly, I would say so. I would honestly say I'm more passionate about content creation than I was back when I started. Because here's the thing, back when I first started the Twitch channel that, birthed all of this, right? It is the reason that you're watching this video in the first place. I honestly just started it because it was like in the middle of the pandemic, right? I was bored. I was kind of depressed a little bit. I don't want to say depressed, but I was like, you know, I was down, right? I was feeling a little down, and I just wanted something to do. So I just started a Twitch channel, and I just started streaming on my fucking PS4 that I still have, by the way, but I don't really use anymore. After that, I started streaming more and longer amount of times, and I started getting some followers and shit, and long story short, now we're here, and honestly, I'm so happy that I started doing all that shit because through streaming, I have met some of my best friends online and some incredible people just in general, and I've made a lot of great memories that I will never forget until the day I die. On top of that, I am here sitting in front of fucking Audacity right now, making a video talking about how I've been doing this thing for like 5-ish years. Honestly, I'm so happy. Yeah, honestly, I don't really know why I even chose streaming as the thing I wanted to do. It's probably because you don't really need to do much other than just play games and talk. Sorry. That's kind of the actual answer. I'm not even kidding because I don't really watch live streams, right? That maybe makes me a little bit of a hypocrite, but I don't like watching live streams. I much rather just watch YouTube videos and shit. So I don't even know how you guys put up with me. But yeah, I like live streaming. I don't like watching live streaming. So I don't sorry. I don't know. Third question is, when will you make a streamer video on Kingdom Rush? Probably never, bro. Let me be honest, probably never. Alright, the next 4 questions are from the greatest fries. Shout out to you, broski. Anyway, let's get on with the first question. How did you think of the name Kuars? You know what, I actually made a video about this, but I'll really quickly recap because that video was honestly kind of ass. Anyway, you see, I live in Turkey, right? I live in Turkey, whichever one you want to call it. The correct form is Turkey, but I'll accept both. Anyway, I live in that country, and in that country we have a little bit of a bottled water country called Kuars. And I don't know why, but while I was making the Twitch channel, I just thought, wouldn't it be so fucking funny? Wouldn't it be so fucking funny if I was just called Kuars Bottled Water? So, yeah, that is literally just what I was called for like the first couple months of me streaming. That's not even a joke. I think I had photo proof of this, but I don't know if I can find it. If I do, I will put it on screen right now. If not, sorry, it's not there. But yeah, I was just used to call that. But then after a bit of streaming, I thought, you know what? Maybe I should have a little bit more of an original name, right? Like the name is funny, but like what if I start getting a little famous, or not like famous, but like a little bigger, and I want to be a little bit more original with the name. So I just thought, okay, Kuars Bottled Water. We can cut the bottled water part. Kuars. Okay, cool. How about we cut the V? Kuars. I thought to myself, and I said, holy shit, fire name. Let's put that as the name. And since then, I have stuck with that name, and I will probably stick with that name until the day I die. So there you go. Next question is, when will you ever do a reaction stream? I don't know. I've kind of answered this question on stream already, but I kind of find the notion of a reaction stream like really, really lazy. Like, I mean, like, okay, I get it. It's kind of hypocritical for me to say that. I'm a commentary YouTuber, for fuck's sake. I make videos where I talk over gameplay footage, so I don't know if I have the virtue to call something lazy, but, like, at least I do a little bit of editing. In that, I literally just go live and just like watch someone else's video that they put effort into, right? It just doesn't feel like something that I would want to do, but maybe that is something that I will do. I'm thinking like if I ever do that, I'll probably put it on while I'm playing a game, so I'm adding something at least, right? And I'll like pause a lot and talk about the video that I'm watching, or not pause, but like just talk over it a lot, you know? Maybe I'll watch it while I'm playing Skate 4 or some shit like that. So I could do something like that. But other than that, I don't really know. I don't really have any plans of doing a reaction stream, so that's my answer. Question 3 is, when did you find out about Super Smash Bros? This is actually a pretty good question, because if you guys know me well enough, you guys know that I'm a huge fan of the Super Smash Bros. Franchise. And how I found it was actually kind of boring, honestly. I don't even remember how I found it. I think I just like watched videos on YouTube, and I just stumbled upon Super Smash Brothers at some point. And the first Smash game that I played was Super Smash Brothers 64, because I played it on like an emulator on my PC, but it still counts, you know. I remember back in the day, playing Super Smash Bros. 64 with my friend Dennis, like couch co-op style, but we both played on the keyboard, I'm pretty sure, which was yeah, it was not that good, but it was pretty fun. And I know no one asked, but I used to play Link back in the day, so there you go, I guess. And then like time skip to like 2016, one of my like mom's friend's son was looking to like sell his PlayStation 4, and I really wanted that motherfucker. So, you know, we asked if we could get it, and for 900 measly liras, which is like not even a lot of money now, I got the PS4. And on top of that, not only did I get the PS4, that motherfucker just threw in a Nintendo Wii for free. So I just had a Wii now, and it was so cool. After that, because I was a huge fan of the Super Smash Bros. Franchise, I really just wanted to get a Smash game to play. So I got Super Smash Bros. Brawl, thinking it was Smash Bros. Wii U at first, but you know, Brawl is still a pretty good game, so I didn't really complain. Plus, it had Sonic in it, so what was there to complain about? You know, speaking of, by the way, okay, sorry, we're going back like a couple questions. One of the first Sonic games that I also played was Sonic Unleashed on the PS2. I don't really remember how exactly I got that, but I played like the first level, I couldn't figure out how to get past it, and I just quit. That was it. I'm not even kidding. I couldn't get, like, I just couldn't understand how to play it, and I just quit. That was it. I just couldn't play it. But yeah, so I guess I have a bigger history with Sonic Unleashed than I thought, you know? Shocker. Anyway, last question by Fries is, did you watch The Truman Show? And yes, I did. Great movie. I freaking love it. Jim Carrey does his freaking best in there. And it's just a really good movie. I would recommend it to anyone who hasn't watched it. Let's get on with the next questions. Millis asks, what's up? I'm good. I'm doing good, man. Thank you for asking. What's the next question? Oh, that's the only question he asked. Okay, well, what's the next person that asking a question? Let's see. Alright, here we go. Clover asks when the Undertale Red and Yellow stream is, and I've talked about this before, but I will talk about it again. It is when we get to 600 subscribers. Thank you very much, and that was the last question. Do you guys now see why I didn't really want to make a Q&A video? Because, like, don't get me wrong, I loved answering those questions, but maybe, like, we need a couple more to make an actual video, but hey, I guess we managed to stretch this video to like 12 minutes because of those questions, so they were worth something. Thanks for asking them, everyone. And now, let's get into our ending segment of our 5-year anniversary. It's not even on anniversary. That shit was on November 25th, so we like missed it by a couple months. But whatever, it's not important. The important thing is that I've been on YouTube for 5 years now. Well, technically more, but I've been on YouTube on the Kuars channel for 5 years now, and honestly, I'm so freaking excited for the future. Now, for our future plans, I don't really have that much planned for like YouTube wise, but hey, Black Iron, the comic, is coming out soon. I don't know exactly when, but it will probably come out in the next couple months. Anyway, other than that, let me think of anything I have planned. Not really. Oh yeah, maybe like more game review videos. I have an ET video that I just have fully edited and shit that I just haven't uploaded, right? Like I have the thumbnail, I have the video fully edited, I just haven't uploaded it. I don't really know why. Maybe I'll upload it after this video, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh wait, okay, sorry. I know. I'm being a bitch, not ending the video. But before we end this video, I want to say that this video is sponsored by me! That's right! Me! BuyMeACoffee.com/Kuars, and I have a subscription option, or membership option, sorry, that is $3 per month, and you get nothing. You get absolutely nothing other than shout out at the end of the video, and that's really it. You could also just donate like normally. But hey, if you guys don't have the money to do that, or just don't want to support me like that, then that's fine. You can just like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that frickin' notification bell, because guess what? We do live streams on this YouTube channel as well, and it's very important that you catch those, because sorry. Sorry. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!
Walking only got no homies, feeling like a ghost. She don't feel me anymore, she says I'm never home. I got no lights on, I'm slumped in my chair again. She never come home, she never will feel me again. I cannot differentiate a day since 2016.